The woods do not remember the sun. They are a place of perpetual twilight, where ancient trees claw at a perpetually gray sky with skeletal fingers. Through the suffocating mist that clings to the forest floor like a shroud, a shape begins to form. A jagged silhouette against the gloom. It is a cottage. Though that word implies a warmth this structure has long forgotten. Its timbers are black with rot and age. Its thatched roof sags as if under the weight of a great sorrow. And its windows are vacant eyes, staring into the oppressive silence. The air grows heavy, thick with the scent of damp earth and something else. Something cloying and sweet like decay. This is not a place for the living, yet something is stirring in the shadows, drawn to this forgotten corner of the world. A flicker of movement breaks the stillness. From the gnarled embrace of the trees, a figure emerges, a stark contrast to the darkness that surrounds her. It is a girl. Her hair the color of spun moonlight. Her skin so unsettlingly pale it seems to drink the gloom. This is no lost child. There is a purpose in her stride, a hunger in her gaze. The cottage door, hanging precariously from a single rusted hinge, groans in protest as she pushes it open. Inside, the stench is nearly overpowering. A crude table stands in the center of the single room, bearing 3 wooden bowls. She drifts towards them, a phantom in the murk, dipping a single slender finger into the largest bowl. She brings it to her lips. The porridge is cold, congealed, and utterly foul. Yet a strange light dances in her eyes as she tastes it. She moves to the next, then the last. A silent, unsettling judge of this grim feast. Her exploration continues. A slow, deliberate violation of the space. 3 chairs, carved from dark, gnarled wood and shaped into grotesque parodies of woodland creatures, are huddled near the cold hearth. She tests the largest, its wooden limbs screaming in protest before shattering under her slight weight. The second one cracks, splintering into jagged pieces. She ignores the wreckage, her attention captured by the smallest chair, a twisted mockery of a throne. A strange satisfaction crosses her features as she settles into it, the decaying wood groaning but holding. Her gaze then drifts to a dark alcove where 3 beds lie in a row. They are little more than heaps of straw and rotting furs, emitting a feral, musky odor. She finds no comfort in their size or softness, only an eerie sense of belonging. She passes over the first 2, finally nestling into the smallest bed, its decay a familiar cradle as she closes her eyes, a faint, chilling smile playing on her lips. The quiet is shattered by a sound that tears through the forest's silence. A low, guttural roar echoes from the woods, a sound of pure primal fury. The cottage door is thrown from its hinge, crashing to the floor as three monstrous shapes fill the doorway, blotting out what little light remained. They are bears, but not as any storybook would depict them. Their fur is matted with grime and blood. Their eyes burn with a malevolent ancient intelligence, and their teeth are yellow daggers. They see the broken chairs, the disturbed porridge, the sanctity of their foul home defiled. The largest bear lets out a roar that shakes the very foundations of the cottage, a promise of brutal retribution. Their rage is a palpable thing, a suffocating wave of violence that fills the small, disturbed space. The girl's eyes snap open, not with fear, but with a strange, ecstatic glee. The hunt is on. She scrambles from the decaying bed with an unnatural quickness, a pale blur against the encroaching darkness. As the monstrous bears lumber towards her, their claws tearing deep gouges in the wooden floor, she slips past them like a wisp of smoke. She bursts out of the cottage and back into the mist-shrouded forest, her feet barely touching the damp earth. She does not run like a terrified child seeking escape. She flees like a predator leading its prey into a deeper, more dangerous game. Behind her, the roars of the enraged bears follow, but they are soon joined by another sound, one that weaves through the trees and lingers long after she has vanished from sight. It is impossible to tell if it is the sound of her frantic, terrified screams or the high, piercing notes of her delighted laughter, fading into the endless night.